go for the throat.
Taking position.
Dauntless. on my mind, and, well, in it. Moving ahead. Time to press ahead. These boots have seen everything. Breathe deep and move. Should mind my step. Light on my feet. One day I'll catch a break. Very well. On my way. Never wanted the easy path. How much farther can I go?
Take one. Dragon's breath brandy. Puts hair on your bones. Sorry about all that. Back at the windmill, I mean. I lost my head.
You ever felt so much hate it poisoned your blood?
I'll try to avoid earning her ire, then. I crossed paths with Spike a few years back.
He had torched the whole village, left it to burn.
I wasn't the blade then, just a kid, really. Should have known better than to run hollering after a goblin bruiser on a rage high. You better take another sip of that brandy. Down the hatch. Spike went right for the eye. Last thing I saw was the dagger coming at me, woke in a puddle of piss and blood. I reckon he thought I was dead. I wasn't dead. From anger and sorrow, I was reborn. I was the blade of frontiers. I will see Spike dead. I will see the land cleansed, and I will keep its people safe. Death to all goblins. I'll drink to that.
Indolence breeds madness. What's in here? Have to keep going.
Fate spins along as it should. Although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
Moving in. Indolence breeds madness. Never again. Need to find a way forward. Slow down. Don't waste a step. Swift as my feet can carry me.
The pride of the gate.
push my luck again.
Finding my way.
Another fight. Let's go.
Taking position.
Make way.
Swift and lethal. Critical step.
Open up. Another step forward. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Best be on my way. If not over, then through.
Keeping quiet. Time to kill. A little chicanery.
down in all that darkness.
Keeping low. I shouldn't linger.
Never a dull moment.
Victory awaits.
With haste. What path lies before me? Best be on my way. Never wanted the easy path. What path lies before me? Moving in. Very well. Have to keep going. Wonder if the gods are watching me. What's inside? What to do?
And I'm off. checking things out. Well, hello.
Let's get going.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
Need to find a way forward.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Ripple bark could sustain an entire village if seeded properly. Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside her head, but she hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis? That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. My species devastated and enslaved yours. It is. But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people. I see. I will remain here if you change your mind. Are you sure it was an illicit lava blow? I greet you, child of the stars. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. I cannot change my appetites, although I am experimenting in reducing them with magic. Perhaps, with time, it can be one brain a year instead of one a month. Are you so keen to know my pain, young Gith? That is not a story I share with strangers.
An almost childlike joy enters Omelium's ichor-laced eyes.
Open your mind to me, friend. Let us see what lurks within.
As Omelium's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the lava is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. You would not survive the outcome. The tadpole must be completely crushed, and your skull along with it. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. My apologies. I hoped the experience was not too unpleasant. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. I do not intend to shatter its protection. I need only bypass the interference that prevents me from communicating with the lava. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh tongue of madness and Timisk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timisks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric. The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift. I greet you, child of the stars. How has your search for the mushroom?
How is your more personal research progressing?
At the ready.
Not the nutrition my species receives from
I'm coming along, just not fast enough. Any word on my people? I'm almost sorry to hear it. I hope to have the pleasure myself. There's plenty more guarding my people, but I'd say you've made a fine start. Don't know. Longer than I'd like, but a slow recovery's still a recovery. Like I said, save my kin. And if you kill any Dwerger, you won't see any tears from me.
Should mind my step.
Go ahead. I'm listening. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. Gods. It's like a draught of cool water soothing a parched throat. Welcome and wonderful. There was a lot of magic in this artifact. I can't quite remember a time I felt so peaceful inside. It's good to perceive this constant fear repressed into a quiet scare. Let's hope it'll last a good long while. Come. These are mere fabled objects of great to enormous value. My continued presence, though, quite priceless. On a more serious note, I do not wish to give you false hope. We're only treating the symptoms, not the cause. That said, this newfound calm I'm experiencing gives me reason to accept without prejudice a certain degree of optimism. Time is a precious gift. With time, we may even reach Baldur's Gate, a city rife with magic, wizards, scholars, and perhaps solutions. And here's to your company. Oh, I can picture it now. Academies, libraries, laboratories, the assembled knowledge of centuries that may just set us free. Better yet, soft beds, home-cooked meals, and all the other little luxuries this wilderness so brashly denies us. Gods, I'd pay a king's ransom for a hot, lavender-scented bath. Minstrels serenading as I close my eyes and let the water's warmth dissolve all woes. Plenty to look forward to.
With haste.
Fate spins along as it should, although thou dost not seem to be in need of my services.
These boots have seen everything.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to rely on each other already. You can't confide in just anyone about a monster in your head. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Another step forward.
Yes, kin. Speak.
Hello, my dear. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Don't waste a step.
Well met. I've got business with Spike in the Goblin camp. Time I showed him what's what.
And we free housing while we're at it. We need a cure, and he's got the healing touch.
Time to press ahead. Light on my feet. can't slow down.